Today, we're diving into an insightful topic that has the potential to transform how we navigate our relationships and personal boundaries. We're discussing Mel Robbins' compelling book, The Let Them Theory. This book is not just a read, it's a revelation. Mel offers fresh perspectives on how we can reclaim our mental space and emotional well-being by embracing the simple yet profound concept of letting people be who they are. Welcome to the Catalyst Podcast. I'm your host, Jason. We're live on all of your favorite platforms, including Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Threads, and TikTok. You can listen to our episodes on Amazon Music, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, iHeart, and Podbean. Now, just like a catalyst sparks a flame reaction, we hope this podcast will ignite a fire within you to create positive change in your own life. So if you want to be a part of the Catalyst community, we would love to hear from you. Reach out to us at catalystmotivationpodcast@gmail.com. That's catalystmotivationpodcast@gmail.com. And if you're interested in being a guest or a contributor, give us a holla. Welcome to episode 85, a review of the Let Them Theory. So in the time we have together today, I'm going to guide you through the essence of this theory and share notable quotes from Mel herself, break down the top 5 takeaways I got from this book, and also provide you with practical exercises to help you implement these ideas into your own life. So let's embark on this journey to a more liberated you. Understanding the Let Them Theory. So look, life is going to throw you punches. People are going to disappoint. Circumstances are going to change. That's real life. The Let Them Theory isn't about passive acceptance. It's about strategic detachment. It's about reclaiming your energy, your focus, and your life. Mel puts it bluntly, letting go is not giving up. It's realizing that the only thing you can control is yourself. Let me repeat that. The only thing you can control is yourself. How many times have we heard that before? What makes this time different from all the other times when we're hearing that the only thing we can control is ourselves? And that's the bedrock of this book and the entire conversation we're going to have. So like you, I've been there, stuck in the muck of other people's choices, entangled in their drama, bleeding my time and energy on situations I couldn't control. Sounds familiar, right? We've built these intricate narratives in our heads, these stories where we're the heroes and the saviors and the ones who can fix everything. But what happens when those narratives crumble? What happens when the people we're trying to save keep making the same mistakes? What happens when, despite our best efforts, the situation remains unchanged? Frustration, resentment, burnout. These are the inevitable consequences of trying to control the uncontrollable. And Mel's book offers a counter narrative. You see, the Let Them Theory is built around a core idea, allowing others to be themselves without trying to control or change them. This concept's rooted in stoicism and mindfulness, emphasizing the importance of accepting what we cannot control and focusing on our own responses. So one of my favorite quotes from the book is, "When you let them be, you set yourself free." Oh man, this line encapsulates the liberating power of releasing the burden of control. Instead of expending energy trying to mold others to fit our expectations, Mel encourages us to embrace and accept and understand. So here's my top 5 takeaways from the Let Them Theory. And for each one, I have a practical exercise you can use in your own life. So let's get started. Okay, number 1, acceptance over control. Mel stresses the importance of accepting people for who they are rather than who you want them to be. By doing so, we free ourselves from the futile task of trying to control others. Acceptance breeds freedom and peace. So here's a little exercise you can use. Reflect on a relationship where you feel the need to exert control. Okay, you got it? Now ask yourself, what can I let go of? What can I let go of? And then practice accepting that person as they are without any attempts to change them. Now, is it going to be easy? Of course not. But anything worth fighting for comes with a challenge. And if you want to let them, you need to let me. Okay, so here we go with number 2. Boundaries are essential. Boundaries are essential. While letting others be themselves, it's crucial to establish and maintain healthy boundaries. Mel reminds us that boundaries are not just keeping people out, but they're about defining what we allow into our lives. A great exercise to accompany that is identify areas in your life where your boundaries are weak. Boy, do I have a lot of those. I might need more paper. Write down 3 specific boundaries you need to set and plan a conversation to articulate them clearly and kindly. Clearly and kindly. We don't have to have emotion put into this. Just tell them how you feel honestly, or create those boundaries and be fair with them, with yourself and others. Okay, number 3, focus on your response. I call this one the let me, right? Mel advocates shifting our focus from what others do to how we respond. So we're taking ourselves out of what others do, and we're putting the focus on how we're going to respond to that. Are we going to react quickly, emotionally? What are we going to do? When we focus on how we respond, we shift power, and it's us taking charge of our emotions and actions. So it's time to do that. I know for many, many years, I was a difficult person to deal with as a husband, as a partner, as a father, as a coworker, as a boss. I was horrible. I was a fucking monster. And it took something like me going through my cancer to kind of open up my eyes and realize that. And this book was a friendly reminder of how we need to take control of those emotions and how we react to people and what we let in and what we let out. So a great exercise for this one is the next time you encounter a challenging situation, pause. Ask yourself, how can I choose to respond in a way that's going to align with my values? Am I going to overreact? What am I going to do? Practice mindfulness to remain calm and intentional. So if you know me, constantly going over this piece because it's a real one that really has been a challenge for me and I've struggled with and I continue to struggle with, but I am aware of it. I'm mindful of it. And I'm doing all the things I can to improve the way I react. Okay. Enough about me. Let's move on to number 4. Number 4, letting go of judgments. Right after number 3, number 4 is a banger for me. Judgments. Oh my goodness. I'll catch myself going into a judgment kind of spiral out of control. And I'm sure you've been that way too. So when it comes to judgment, it often stems from our unmet expectations. We have these expectations and they're never met, right? This book encourages us to let go of these judgments and create a space for compassion and empathy. So a really great exercise for this one, I did start it. And if you know me, I'm not really a fan of journaling, and I always encourage you guys to journal, but I'm taking my own advice, and this is one I've really been working with, and it's been a big one for me. Keep a judgment journal. Whenever you catch yourself judging someone, write it down. Reflect on what expectation was unmet, and explore how you can approach the situation with empathy. That one, I'm telling you right now, has been a game changer for me. I always have my phone with me. I got a little notepad and I'll just start typing that stuff out and I'll come back and look at it. It's been a big help for me. So why not give it a try? Can't hurt. Okay. Number 5, embrace uncertainty. Okay. So number 5 is embrace uncertainty. Life is life. Life is unpredictable. And Mel suggests embracing this uncertainty. By doing so, we become more adaptable to the openness of life's possibilities. Now, I've always been one who's kind of been standoffish and shy and kind of kept myself away. I never wanted to embrace that unpredictability because I always wanted to know what was going to happen next. And sometimes the best moments in life are those unpredictable moments. So a great exercise for that is identifying a situation in your life that feels uncertain and list out the potential outcomes and explore how you can approach each with a mindset of openness and curiosity. Right? I like that one. That's a really, really good one. Yeah, that's what I said. Okay, so with that, here are some practical exercises for implementation. All right? How about the daily acceptance practice? Every morning, set aside 5 minutes to meditate on acceptance. Focus on the mantra, I will accept what I cannot control and I choose peace. I like that. Let's say it again. I accept what I cannot control and I choose peace. Daily acceptance practice. 5 minutes a day. All right? How about a weekly boundary check-in? Okay? Choose one day a week to review your boundaries. Are they being respected? Do you need to adjust them? Doing this can help maintain balance in your relationships. All right. How about a response journal? Okay. A response journal. So at the end of each day, write about the situation where you consciously chose your response. You just stopped, you thought about it, and you gave your response. When you do that, reflect on how it felt to take control in a healthy way. All right. So daily acceptance practice, weekly boundary check-in, and the response journal. All right. So let me conclude with this. I love this book. I know there are people out there and there's things on TikTok there's a controversy going on and then there's a lot of negativity. Listen, I love this book and I'm not afraid to say it. I have the audiobook and by the time this comes out, I've listened to this book about 11 times. This book, Mel Robbins' Let Them Theory, is a guide to personal liberation. By letting others be themselves, we gain the freedom to focus on our own growth and happiness. The journey to acceptance, boundary setting, and mindful response is not always easy. And the book says that, and she clearly says it. But it is profoundly rewarding. Before we go, remember these key points. Acceptance over control. Establishing boundaries. Focusing on your responses. Letting go of judgments. And embracing uncertainty. These 5 principles are gateways to a more fulfilling and peaceful life. So, as we wrap up today, I encourage you to take one of the actionable steps from this discussion and commit to practicing it for the next week. This is your starting point. This is your now. This is your opportunity to begin your journey of letting go. Don't wait for the perfect moment. The perfect moment is now. Right now. Start now. Start small. Start anywhere. Just fucking start, right? Just start. You got this. So please share your thoughts and experiences in the comments or on social media and let us support each other along the way. And don't forget to like and subscribe to our podcast for more motivational contacts like this. No, it's context, Jason, not contacts. You can find us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcast. And while you're there, leave us a review and help to spread the word. We're also active on social media, so follow us there for even more inspiration. You can find us on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Threads, and TikTok. I want to thank you guys so much for listening to episode 85. Go get the book, Mel Robbins' Let Them Theory. Go get the book. And thank you for listening to episode 85. We'll see you next time for episode 86. Go be great.